learning about crypto for the first time, you are in the right place. This is an amazing community that we have in Detroit. So I hope that tonight you meet at least 3 new people. There are so many interesting people in the room, I can tell you that right now. And we have some first timers. Want to raise your hand and be brave? Yes, how about a round of applause? Yeah, so thank you so much, you guys, for coming.
So let me get an introduction from you. Who are you and what are you here to teach us today?
I'm Josh Crites. I work at Aztec Labs. We're building a privacy-focused layer 2 on Ethereum. But today I'm going to talk about how we use AI tools, what AI tools we're building, and how developers can leverage these tools to build better stuff with Aztec.
All right, I actually seen a recent interview of yours when you were in Ethereum Denver, and I see that you've been in this space specifically with Aztec for the last 3.5 years. With that, but with you being in Aztec, what does that have for your average person coming into the crypto space looking to kind of learn about developing, and what does that look like to help them in the space?
I've been teaching developers for about 8 years in the crypto space. I'd say the industry has never been more accessible than it is now with AI tooling. One of the benefits of working crypto is all of the repos of any serious project are open source. So anybody can just go to GitHub, look at open source code, clone it, point Claude Code or Codex at this code and start asking questions, learning about it, and figure out how to build stuff for themselves.
Prime example, like myself, I'm also a small business owner outside of being in cryptocurrency. Now, when it comes to doing smart contracts, how could we take advantage of the smart contract space utilizing Aztec or any other tools that you have to benefit us in the space right now?
That's a good question. I mean, it's quite complex. Like building with smart contracts is just one component of building a product, building a full stack application, building a company. And you have to know how to use that tool, use those capabilities to build something effective that people want. Again, just like asking AI asking it questions about things you don't understand, asking it how you can leverage the features of these tools to build something compelling is a really good place to start.
All right, so your plan is that we need to take advantage of AI and the tools that we have available in blockchain to build out what we need in the future.
Yeah, and I'd say definitely take advantage of meetups like this because AI it's kind of like a mirror and sometimes it's like a brick wall. It can lead you down false paths. It can give you red herrings. Going to meetups like this and engaging with other developers is a really good way to validate ideas, get feedback from other people that are seeing the world in a more complex, more realistic way than ChatGPT or Claude.
Definitely. And well, while we have you, we see you with the Aztec company. What's something great you love about being with the Aztec team?
It's great people. It's a group of like the smartest people that I've ever worked with, and we're getting very close to shipping live transactions on Ethereum mainnet starting next month. So,
and I did a little research to see that you guys basically allow us to pick what's public and what's private. What's the benefit of that? Because you hear a lot in blockchain is that the pro is that it's transparent. You can see everything. And, that's a turn on for some people, but for people not in the space cannot understand why something should remain private. So what would be the benefit that the Aztec team is bringing into the space with bringing privacy into here?
I mean, we have privacy baked into our current world. I mean, Web3 is actually very strange because of how transparent it is. I mean, your transaction history, like on your credit cards and your bank statements are completely private, and that's completely normal. People would find it strange if you put your bank statements on a public database that everybody in the world could see. It's unsafe to do so. So, yeah, I think people appreciate privacy and they need privacy. They may not think about all of the ways that they already have privacy because it's just kind of like operating in the background. But yeah, people working in crypto, people working in the Web3 space are more aware of the transparent nature and like maybe some of the downfalls or the constraints associated with that.
Okay, and then last final question: how you loving Detroit? Or I love Michigan and being here.
It's great. I love it. I mean, I was in Colorado living there for a number of years, but I grew up in mid-Michigan, came back living in the Detroit area now, and yeah, I'm not leaving.
So it's really not, I feel like you enjoy it. It's more so welcome home, right?
Yeah, totally.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. And we're excited to see what you have to bring to the space. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah. So I'm Lindsay Wysocki, head of operations at Shift4 Payments in their crypto and nonprofit divisions. And so the backstory is the Giving Block, which is a organization that supports nonprofits being able to accept cryptocurrency donations, was acquired by Shift4 Payments back in 2022. And since then, we grew into another business vertical focused on crypto payments. And so now we also have a product that allows everyday merchants to accept crypto at their businesses through their point of sale devices or an e-commerce solution as well.
That's amazing. However, so with that, was there any particular cities you guys are in, or working with currently?
Yeah,
Any particular merchant style, merchants you are working with?
Yeah, absolutely. So we actually have merchants live across 41 states in the U.S., which is pretty impressive for enabling that feature to have that level of adoption. And we just went live with it back in October. So there's a lot of interest across the U.S. for everyday merchants like if a Hopcat or local breweries, a coffee shop, things like that are enabling. And then we also have our e-commerce solution, and one of our major clients there is actually Blue Origin. So if you're interested in purchasing a space flight with crypto, you can do that through Shift4 Payments.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Money to buy one of this.
Yeah, exactly.
And quick question, fire question. What would be the ideal customer for you guys if with accepting crypto payments? Would it be just typical mom and pop retailers? Are you looking for the major but big box stores coming into the space? Or who's the aim for you guys to maybe I would say get more public use of crypto into shopping? Because I feel like without getting the incentive of getting people to actually use the crypto, it can kind of remain stagnant. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's definitely still early in terms of the mom and pop everyday usage. So our ideal customer is really those high ticket purchases like space flight. We're also live in Miami to buy real estate. So it's more of the large ticket items that's our ideal customer right now. As the everyday adoption grows, and eventually we'll be in the mom and pop shops and people feel comfortable buying their coffee with crypto.
thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Shift4 for the regular merchants. So we definitely so is it POS in person? So with the is it any way to integrate it if you have a current POS? Like if you can use an API or code it into what you have, or is it only to where you have to get a specific POS system to utilize it?
Yeah, currently it's through Shift4 as your payments provider. But yeah, so basically the pay with crypto, the options that the customer has is they could connect their wallet and automatically pay through their wallet. Like if they have Phantom or Coinbase, whatever, like you can select that, or you can do a manual payment, which kind of sounds like maybe what you're doing right now is they're going on there, they're getting there, and they're sending you,
which is not ideal.
It's not ideal, yeah. So yeah, what we offer is that connection, the wallet connection, which would make it a lot smoother for them.
What cryptocurrencies do you currently accept through the platform?
Yeah, basically all major cryptocurrencies. Like we have a whole list of them that
stable coins as well.
Yes, stable coins as well. And from a merchant's perspective, what we do is we also automatically liquidate the crypto to US dollars so that it's settling to you in US dollars in your bank account. So we're basically helping accept crypto from your customer, automatically liquidating it, and then when we're settling it to your account, it's automatically in US dollars.
That sounds beautiful because the issue, it's not really an issue for me. I don't mind accepting crypto, but for your average merchant who isn't familiar or don't want to deal with the volatility, it does give them that off-ramp and conversion, so they don't have to worry about being stuck in the market, but they can still accept cryptocurrency. And I'm assuming it settles in USDC, some form of stablecoin, or is it in fiat?
Yeah, so fiat US dollars, but we are actually piloting a stablecoin settlement. So you as the merchant could decide like, hey, yeah, I want to, settle in USDC. All my payments, and so we're actually piloting that right now, and we're expected to kind of ramp that up this year, which is really exciting.
All right, you guys, so Shift4. Guys, out to the meetup today.
Well, basically, what brought me out was this the camaraderie and learning about the crypto space and basically networking everybody. You know, your network is your network.
Absolutely. Likewise, man, just to like build with bro right here, man. Like I'm an investor and a private banker and a couple other things. So just staying in this space and hanging out with like-minded people is pretty much like a vibe, you know?
And how do you feel about the crypto market right now?
It's great. Actually, definitely going into like the fifth industrial revolution. So if you ain't in, you better get in.
Yes, crypto market is vastly improved and it's best to get in, you know, basically get a head start on it, everything. You know, just basically network with people and they'll fill you in on things that you're unaware about.
Yeah, one piece of advice, because I always talk to people who are not in the space. And I pretty much tell them the same thing, tell them take advantage, but you have one thing to say to somebody who's just now not in the crypto, like kind of foot in, foot out, what would you say to them right now?
Get comfortable being uncomfortable. That can go a long way. You know, that'll expand your mindset and basically take you to heights that you never ever thought of.
I tell them buy the dip and go get some XRP. Stop playing with themselves.
All right, and since you say XRP, so what's one coin you would recommend? I'm assuming it would be XRP.
Absolutely, man. It's a beautiful thing. I got in as early as I possibly could, so it's good. Like definitely stick with the XRP and take it all the way.
XRP myself as well. Definitely highly recommend it.
I feel like the energy felt right. First of all, hold on, so now you gotta take this. So how do you feel about XRP right now?
I'm bullish on XRP. I think it's on sale and you should buy as much as you can.
I feel like this is a great opportunity for people who missed out on the opportunity. As you see an XRP shirt, you know, we love the whole crypto community, but I am a little biased and I do have a favorite, and the XRP community is the best community.
But it's one of my favorites.
Are you gonna make it to the convention this year in Vegas?
Why doesn't the Detroit Crypto Collective send a few people there?
You know what? That's something to ask them and see. But if not, if you can make your way, you will see me there this year.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, yeah. But you know, shout out to the XRP community because we're the best community and we're always here supporting our whole community. But long as you know, don't miss this great opportunity. Whenever you see the X, you know X marks the spot.
Generational wealth.
That's right, generational wealth.
Okay, everybody, can you see me? Okay, perfect. Okay, hang on. All right, on three, crypto. Crypto! 1, 2, 3.
Crypto!
All right.
Yeah, it's Crypto Jazz. Moving and grooving through Hopcat. On my stand with crypto. In my stand with crypto bag. But I gotta go pay for parking, so we'll be back in 2.2 seconds. Yeah, it's Crypto Jazz, and we're here at Hopcat. Here with Stand with Crypto, here with Detroit Blockchain Collective. Here to learn about AI, here to learn about development. Here with Aztec, here learning from Josh, here with the community, and that's what it's all about, getting together, learning, earning, bringing what you don't have and leaving with more. Bringing what you do have, leaving with more. Coming into a community space to where you can learn how to develop, learn how to trade, learn how to buy. Just learn information that you can utilize in a blockchain space, in the Web3 space, in the AI space, and it's all about doing what? Making yourself a better person, better developer, better investor, just better overall.